lovely lot, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be using all CJP and we're doing neon colours for you today. So another neon bright colour. First of all, I'm going in with magenta on the little finger, so I'm just going to tuck that in and then pull that down. Make sure it's not on that skin. Do exactly the same on the other side. Bring it round, tuck it in and blend that down. Then I'm going to come in with another bead, just checking those sides there. Come in with another bead here and pull that down the nail. Make sure that's blended in at the back there. Then I'm going to come in with Paradise. Now I have the neon Confettis from CJP, which is a pre-mixed glitter, but I don't have it in pink. Every time I go for it, it's sold out. So I do have Paradise, so that's the next neon. Trying to just keep it all CJP. Again, it's a beautiful bright pink pre-mixed glitter acrylic. So I'm popping that on the tip area. Then what I'm going to do is I've got a box of flakes. They've got 6 flakes in a set from CJP, and I picked number 6. And apart from one nail, I think I smooshed it all over the nails. I love them, they're fantastic. That and Pigments I'm liking mixed in with my glitters at the minute. So I pack that in, make sure that's nice and neat, and then I'm going to come in with these flakes. I am using my Ink London size. Which one is this? I think it's at 8, this one, because this hand, it's really small. So when I'm doing design work like this, I prefer to go in with the smaller beads. And the Ink London size 8 brush, I find, for me, it's great for this sort of work. I do have the size 10 as well. Right, okay, so we're coming in on the ring finger now. I'm going to ombre the tip with Tango from CJP and Magenta. So what I'll do is I'll come in with small beads. 2 reasons for this. I'm using the pre-pinched Glitter Planet tips in stiletto, and it's got a kick-ass C-curve in it. So I've got to make sure it goes all the way round. I also don't want both the colours are pigmented. I don't want one colour to override the other, so I prefer to come in with smaller beads. If I need to go in with more, I can do, but it gives me more control over what I'm doing for working in such a tiny space, because it's a stiletto. It's a tiny tip. You see how thin it goes there, and I'm trying to ombre it. So like I said, this just works better for me and how I like to do things. Obviously you work however fits best, don't you? We all do the same, and we all work differently. We all prefer some brands to others, because again, we just all have a different way of working. It wouldn't do for us all to be the same. Okay, and then what I do is I come in with some flakies. Again, number 6 all the way through this in the set of 6 flake pack that I got from CJP. I think it came in one of the mystery surprise boxes. So I will leave that to set up. Once I'm happy with the placement of those, I just keep nudging them around until I'm happy, and then I will go on to the middle finger. And here I'm going to ombre the tip again with both those colours. So that's Tango and Magenta. So I'm going to put Magenta on the tip, fade that back. Once I'm happy with the coverage there, I'm going to come in with Tango a little bit further down. So I'm going to ombre those 2 colours on the tip area again, with the ring finger being vertical, and this time we're going to ombre it horizontal. Mix it up again, that's it, keep you guessing. It's not easy to ombre together, these 2. I thought they would be, but not so much, to be honest. This Tango, super pigmented. Kind of took over a little bit, but I put that on, I blend it back and I blend it forward, and then I go in with a small bead of Magenta to help with that ombre. So again, once I'm happy with that blend, I'm going to leave that to set up and come in with those glitters. So I have Paradise, which is going at the cuticle area, so I'm going to nudge that around, and I am going to ombre that with the Neon Orange Confetti, both pre-mixed acrylic glitters from CJP. So if you watch my channel, you'll know that when it comes to ombreing glitters, I will put down both colours, one at the top, one at the bottom. Then what I do is I'll put a little bit of the orange on the pink, a little bit of pink on the orange, just to help with that transition to give the ombre effect of these two glitters. So how are you guys doing? I see that we've all been given the okay to go back to work now. So nail salons all over had the okay about, well, you've been back a couple of weeks now, haven't you? So that's great news for those of you itching to get back, and those of you that are waiting a little bit longer, maybe till after the 6 weeks holidays or when it's more convenient. Are you all set up? Have you got all your PPE in? There's such a lot in there. I was looking at the government website and reading through everything, procedures, policies, PPE, and there's so much. There's pages and pages. So, and then I saw somebody put the track and trace COVID forms that you can get from, well, all over now, can't you? They're on Amazon. Saw people putting a link on. But again, I was reading about that as well. It's a fantastic idea. And obviously this thing, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. We've got to find a new way of living and incorporating it. So yeah, I think that the track and trace forms, they're going to be everywhere in the pubs, and yeah. Anyway, back to the nails. So I'm letting the glitter all set up, and I'm coming in with Fantasy for this ombre. I've ombreed the ring finger, so now I'm going to ombre the middle. So I put the first bead down, pull that forward, and just ombre that over the colours, and then I go in with the cuticle bead. I'm sure you've seen me do this loads of times, guys. And then what I'll do is go in with a little bit of the colour and the core powder, which is Fantasy in this case. You know, going with small beads, blend them until I'm perfectly happy. Then, guys, what I'm going to do is clear cap all of these nails, and I will file and buff them into shape. Then we're going to do some nail art today. I'm going to be drawing some palm trees, and I've done a set actually last year. So what I will do is pop that above. So I'm going to be using Snowdrops gel paint from CJP, and it's white. And I'm going to go in with the palm tree trunk. So I'm going to make it come from that C curve. You can see how far around that goes. So I'm just going to get the thickness there, because I want it quite thick at the bottom, making it thinner towards the top. When I'm happy with any of my artwork, if you watch my channel, you'll know I will zap that with my LED torch. Once I'm happy, that will keep it into place, and then if I later on go wrong, don't like it, whatever the case may be, I can come in with some gel cleanse on a lint-free white and just wipe that away. So it's just a flash cure there. So here I am using a long detailer brush. You could use a striper brush if you wanted to, because this has got quite nice long bristles on it. But I will swap that over for a detailer brush. I'll try it now. I get those wispy bits on those branches. But I'm not happy. I'm not happy with it all, so I've changed my brush here. So here you can see me pulling it down, making that palm tree. So I've done the left side. I thought I'd leave the right side in to show you what I'm doing. Then I will pop that in the lamp and give it a full cure. When I did the left side, I'm putting my hand like that, but I'm more across. You can't see what I'm doing, so I'm trying to angle it so that You can see what I'm doing as I'm pulling that paint down to give it those wispy edges to those trees. And once I'm happy, I will give that full cure in the lamp. I will pop above the sunset silhouette that I did 12 months ago, way before I was doing art the way I am now. You know, I'm really practicing during lockdown. But last year I actually was talking to Jess about it at the time, saying, you know, I'm trying to do a palm tree and the dolphin's not going right and this ain't going right, and as you do. Okay, so I'm coming in with the leaf on this middle nail. Now, I don't like this, so I come in, gel cleanse on the white, take it off, that's it, go in again. So I'm just going to do a big leaf across this nail here. So I'm going to come in from the opposite corner to what I've done on the other palm tree. Now what I'm going to do is I'm doing the lines, and I'm not keen on them. It's not giving me the effect I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do is load up my brush, put plenty of gel paint on, and that will give me a thicker line. That gives me more of the leaf that I'm looking for on this nail. So I'm not going for dainty here, I'm going for a big chunky leaf. So I'll do the thicker lines at the bottom and then thin them out as it comes towards that tip, to give me the exotic leaf look that I'm looking for. Then guys, once I'm happy, I am going to zap that in the lamp and give it a full cure. So while that's in the lamp, I'm going to set up the neon pigments, and as soon as it's out, I'm then going to pop the coral orange and the yellow pigment onto the tacky layer of this gel paint. I'm going to do that on both the nails. Then what I'll do is come in with a big fluffy duster brush, and I am going to sweep away all that excess neon powder onto that towel and tidy it all up, make it nice and clean. Then what we can do is come in with some top coat. Now I'm going to do the middle fingers matte, and I'm going to do shiny on both the pointer and the little fingers. So here we are with the top coat. Then guys, that's the end of this little nail play today. So I really do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, would you please take a moment and hit that thumbs up? And if you're not subscribed already guys, I would absolutely love it if you would. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for watching, and please stay safe. Until next time, bye.